SCHD just quietly dumped $6.8 billion worth of two stocks that most of you thought were safe forever, Cisco and AbbVie, gone. At the same time, it bought a stock that just crashed to a two-year low after reporting $1.7 billion in investor outflows. And here is the thing, nobody told you. There was no email from Schwab. There was no alert on your phone. If you hold SCHD in your retirement account, your brokerage account, your Roth IRA, what you own today is fundamentally different from what you owned 2 weeks ago. Nearly half of this 100-stock fund was rebuilt overnight. 25 stocks added, 22 removed, 47 total changes. This was the biggest reconstitution in SCHD's entire history. And by the end of this video, you are going to understand exactly what changed. Why a computer algorithm just made a move that most human investors would have been too scared to make, and what I personally think this means for anyone holding or considering SCHD right now. Let me start with the move that made me do a double take when I first saw the list. Blackstone and Ares Management were both added to SCHD. Now, if you follow financial news at all, your immediate reaction is probably the same as mine was. Why? Blackstone is the world's largest alternative asset manager, over $1.3 trillion in assets. Ares manages nearly $600 billion. These are not small companies, but both stocks have been absolutely crushed this year. Blackstone dropped to a two-year low after its $82 billion private credit fund reported $1.7 billion in net outflows. Redemption requests hit 7.9% of the fund, blowing past the 5% threshold. The headlines were brutal. Investors were running for the exits. And right in the middle of all that panic, SCHD's algorithm looked at the data and said, "I am buying." Now, honestly, when I first saw Blackstone on the additions list, my gut reaction was exactly what yours probably is right now. That feels risky. That feels like catching a falling knife. But then I sat down and looked at the actual numbers and I changed my mind. Here is why. When a stock crashes but the company keeps paying the same dividend, three things happen to its quality scores. The dividend yield goes up because the same dollar payment divided by a lower stock price equals a higher percentage. The price-to-earnings ratio goes down because the stock is now cheaper relative to what the business actually earns. And if cash flows stay stable, which they have for Blackstone, the cash flow to debt ratio remains strong. The algorithm does not read headlines. It does not feel fear. It does not panic when CNBC runs a scary segment. It just runs the math. And the math said, Blackstone now scores higher on quality metrics than stocks that were already in the fund. That is not a gut call. That is a mechanical buy low system doing exactly what it was designed to do. And this is the moment where I need you to really hear what I am saying, because this is what separates SCHD from every other dividend ETF on the market. A fund manager, a human being, would have looked at those Blackstone headlines and hesitated. Maybe they would have waited another quarter. Maybe they would have played it safe. But the algorithm has no ego. It has no career risk. It just follows the rules. And the rules said buy. That is either the smartest move SCHD has ever made, or it is a mistake we are going to regret in 2 years. I will tell you where I land on that at the end, but first you need to understand how this algorithm actually works, because once you see the machinery, the Blackstone ad goes from confusing to obvious. So how does a computer decide what belongs in SCHD? Every March, the Dow Jones U.S. Dividend 100 Index rebuilds the entire portfolio from scratch. Think of it like this. Imagine every year your fantasy football league dissolves every roster and holds a completely new draft. Every player is available. Past loyalty means nothing. Only current performance and value matter. That is what SCHD does with stocks every single March. This is not an active fund manager making decisions over coffee. This is a transparent, rules-based, 5-step process run by S&P Dow Jones Indices. Step 1. A stock must have paid dividends for at least 10 consecutive years. That single filter eliminates most of the market. Amazon, Tesla, Meta, Google, all gone before the process even starts. Step 2. Minimum market cap of $500 million, and the stock has to be liquid enough for a fund managing $98 billion. Step 3. All qualifying stocks get ranked by dividend yield, and everything below the median is eliminated. SCHD does not want just any dividend payer. It wants the higher yielding half. Step 4. This is the secret sauce. The remaining stocks are scored on 4 equally weighted quality metrics: cash flow to total debt, return on equity, dividend yield, and 5-year dividend growth rate. The top 100 make the cut. And Step 5, no single stock can exceed 4% of the fund. No single sector can exceed 25%. That is the risk management guardrail that prevents dangerous concentration. Now here is what most people miss. This system is inherently contrarian. When a great company's stock drops, its yield goes up and its valuation improves, which pushes it up the ranking. When a stock runs up too much, the yield compresses and the algorithm pushes it out. Buy low, sell high, automatically, no emotion required. That is exactly what happened this March, and the numbers are staggering. On March 20th, after market close, SCHD completed the reconstitution. Changes went live on March 23rd. 25 new stocks in, 22 stocks out, 47 total changes. Let me put the current state of the fund in context for you. SCHD now manages $98.25 billion in assets. It charges 0.06% in fees. That is 6 cents per year for every $100 invested. It trades at a PE ratio of 17.61, which makes it meaningfully cheaper than the S&P 500 sitting at 23 to 27 times earnings. The dividend yield is 3.41% with a 60% payout ratio, which means there is significant room for that dividend to keep growing, and the beta is 0.72. That means historically, SCHD moves about 28% less than the overall market. Less drama, less volatility, and you are still getting paid 3.4% while you wait. Now let us talk about where the money actually moved, because this is where it gets really eye-opening. And I want you to pay attention here, because in a few minutes, I am going to show you how the algorithm literally reversed its own moves from last year, which is the single most powerful proof that this system actually works over time. The biggest shift is energy. Energy dropped by approximately 8 percentage points, going from roughly 20% of the fund down to 12%. Let me give you the historical context on why that matters. For most of SCHD's life, from 2013 to 2020, energy sat in a normal range of 5 to 10%. It bottomed out at around 2% in 2021, when tech was dominating everything during the COVID recovery. Then the energy boom happened, oil surged, energy stocks ran up hard, and the 2025 reconstitution loaded energy to an all-time high of 21%. That was never normal. Energy had never been above 15% sustainably in SCHD's history. So what did the algorithm do this year? It corrected the anomaly. Names like Valero, Halliburton, CF Industries, and Ovintiv were all removed because their prices ran up so much that their dividend yields compressed below the threshold. The algorithm sold them after they appreciated. That is not a bug. That is the feature. That capital got redistributed into healthcare, up about 4 percentage points, boosted by additions like United Health Group and Abbott Labs. Technology increased about 3 percentage points with Qualcomm, Accenture, and ADP coming in. Financials saw the biggest jump, going from roughly 9.7% to about 15%, and materials dropped about 3% as LyondellBasell, Amcor, Huntsman, and FMC were all removed. The bottom line, SCHD is more balanced and diversified right now than it has been in over a year. Beyond Blackstone and Ares, let me walk you through the other additions that are going to reshape this fund. United Health Group is the biggest addition by market cap, largest health insurer in America. Annual dividend of $8.84 per share, yield around 3.2%, 5-year average dividend growth rate over 12%. This stock has been beaten down significantly from its all-time highs. The algorithm saw a high-quality healthcare giant on sale and bought it. That is the same buy low logic we saw with Blackstone. Procter & Gamble brings something SCHD has not had enough of: bulletproof defensive stability. Over 60 consecutive years of dividend increases. That is a dividend king. When the market panics, P&G is the stock that barely moves. It is the anchor of a dividend portfolio, and now it is anchoring yours if you hold SCHD. Qualcomm adds legitimate semiconductor exposure and technology diversification without the speculative risk. And both Accenture and automatic data processing are what I call stealth tech. They operate in the technology space, but they have the cash flow profiles and dividend histories of blue-chip industrials. Strong recurring revenue, stable earnings, proven dividend growth. These are not meme stocks. These are machines that print cash and send it to shareholders. Now here is something I want you to notice. Look at the pattern across all these additions. United Health, beaten down. Blackstone, beaten down. Ares, beaten down. Even Qualcomm and Accenture have pulled back from their highs. The algorithm is not chasing winners. It is systematically buying quality companies at a discount. Every single time. That is not luck. That is math. On the flip side, let me address the removals, because I know some of you are looking at this list and thinking, wait, they dropped Cisco? They dropped AbbVie. Those are good companies. And you are right. They are. Cisco was the single biggest exit, roughly $3.6 billion. SCHD held over 46 million shares. AbbVie was the second largest at $3.2 billion. Together, that is $6.8 billion rotated out of just 2 positions. But they were not removed because their businesses are failing. They were removed because 25 other stocks scored higher on the composite quality metrics this year. The algorithm does not have favorites. It does not care what it owned last year. It evaluates every eligible stock fresh every March, and this year United Health, Qualcomm, and Procter & Gamble simply ranked higher. That is how the system stays sharp. It has no loyalty, only math. Now, here is the part I told you to wait for, and I think this is the single most important thing any SCHD investor needs to understand. Last year, 2025, the algorithm went heavy into energy. Critics said the fund was too concentrated. Energy bulls said it was genius. 12 months later, the algorithm sold those exact same energy stocks at a profit and rotated into the sectors it had dumped the year before. Let me show you the numbers side by side. In 2025, energy went from 12% to 21%. In 2026, it went from 21% back to 12%. In 2025, financials dropped from 17% to 8.5%. In 2026, financials climbed back to 15%. The algorithm bought energy cheap in 2025. Those stocks appreciated throughout the year. And then in 2026, it sold them and used the proceeds to buy beaten-down healthcare and financial names. Read that again. It bought low. The stocks went up. Then it sold high and reinvested into the next batch of undervalued quality names. That is not a one-time coincidence. That is the system working exactly as designed, year after year, with zero human emotion involved. No fear, no greed, no CNBC panic, just rules, math, and discipline. And that is why I keep coming back to SCHD as a core holding. Not because it is perfect, not because it beats the S&P 500 every single year, but because the process is trustworthy. You can look under the hood, understand exactly how it works, and verify that it is doing what it promised. So the question I know you are all asking is, what do I actually do with this information? I am not a financial advisor, and I am not going to tell you to buy or sell anything, but I will tell you how I am personally thinking about this. First, if I already held SCHD before the reconstitution, I am not selling. The fund just got more diversified. The energy concentration risk is significantly lower, and the algorithm proved it can rotate intelligently. If anything, this reconstitution made the fund better, not worse. Second, if I was considering starting a position, I would be looking at the fact that SCHD trades at 17.61 times earnings versus the S&P 500 at 23 to 27 times. I would look at the 3.41% yield, the 0.72 beta, and the 12.93% annualized return since inception. And I would ask myself whether that combination of value, income, and lower volatility fits my plan. Third, and this is the question I think people overlook, I would think about what this reconstitution means for the next 12 months. Healthcare and financials are now heavily weighted. If those sectors recover, SCHD benefits disproportionately. If they don't, the algorithm will rotate again next March. The system is self-correcting. That is the whole point. Let me leave you with this. SCHD manages $98.25 billion. It holds 100 stocks. It just completed its most aggressive annual overhaul ever. And at its core, it is a machine that buys quality dividend stocks when they are cheap and sells them when they get expensive. No ego, no emotion, just math. Now, I told you earlier I would give you my take on the Blackstone ad. Here it is. I think it is a smart move, not because I can predict what private credit markets will do, but because the same algorithm that bought energy cheap in 2025 and sold it high in 2026 is now applying the same logic to Blackstone and Ares. The track record says trust the process, but I could be wrong. And that is exactly what I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think the Blackstone and Ares ad is the smartest contrarian move SCHD has ever made? Or do you think the algorithm is walking into a trap with private credit? Pick a side. Tell me why. I read every single comment, and the best ones might end up in the next video. If you got value from this breakdown, hit that like button. It takes 1 second and it helps more investors find this channel. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one. This video is for educational and informational purposes only. Investment performance shown is based on historical data and projections. Past performance does not guarantee future results. Always conduct your own research and consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions.